Okay, we're going to get started right into part two of Why Heart Aprons. If you haven't seen part one, please go and watch that one. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Another strap holder. I kind of made this go down a little bit too low, but it's still a work. I'm not going to take it loose because it's still good. But so now I'm going to put these straps on, and what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to sew 1 inch down here and put the straps on under here and go up like that. And so the straps will be on the inside, and if you can see a little bit, you can see some of the markings, some of the little markings on here. They're fading away because I haven't been on this for at least maybe, I'm gonna say 3 or 4 days or maybe a week. I haven't, so the chalk, the marking, the tracing paper markings kind of disappeared a little bit. So I'm going to put the straps on and I'll let you see that when it's done. This little cardboard I made, it came out of let's see, out of paper like this from bias tape. And what I did is I just put like 1 inch hem on here, 7/8, a 3/8, and then a 5/8, and it just makes it easier for me when I want to make a an inch hem, and put in, you know, and iron it down. It makes it easier because the plastic, you know, it kind of, you can melt it doing that. But this one, I've been using this for a very long time, and it works just fine. So yeah, and this is what bias tape comes around it. But this bias tape right here that I just showed you, it has a little cardboard, so I don't know if this would quite work, but this one, it has like a little film or something around it. Hope you can see. It works pretty good. So I just did a 1 inch hem. And so now what I'm going to do is, and here's some, you barely can see it, but you can see here goes 2 of the dots and here goes the other one. So that's where I'm going to put both of my, if I can find them, both of my straps. Okay, they 2 right here, so 2. Oh, I got allergies. So I'm gonna put it right there in between the 2. Okay. And I'm gonna use these clips because it's easier to hold on. And the other one right between those little markings. And then I put it up. And there you have it. And another clip. And I'm gonna sew these up, and I'll show you how it looks after I sew them up. Okay, so I started putting the straps on. So what I'm gonna do with these straps is just reinforce these straps. Let me see. It's good that you get them straight. And see, you can kind of see the little square, and again some of it is coming out, but you usually don't see that when you're wearing it. But like I said, I like to reinforce everything that's going to be strapped around me. Make sure it does not fall apart. And turn it around. And there you have it. I'm going to just go over the top . I hope you can see what I'm doing. So you see how that finished edge, it looks perfect. It's a perfect finished edge. Perfect finish. Okay, this is how it looks. And right here, this one looks a little crooked. Yeah, so that looks straight to me. What about you? Looks pretty straight. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to work. I had better ones before, but we're gonna use this for now. And this is gonna go through here. And it's going to be looped like that. And cuffed. See? And then this one is going to be, it's going to come through here, but I'm going to loop this several times because I don't want it to come out, because you're gonna have to pull this to where you want it. If it's too big for you, you can pull this and it'll loosen up, or you could just do like that. But this came out. Let's see, we're gonna do it one more time. Okay, so it's not gonna get through because it's gonna be looped. And here we go. And if you want it tighter, you make it tighter. But I'm not sure if this is the one. I'm almost, you know what? I got them backwards. I have them backwards. So, yeah, this one is the one that we're gonna tighten up. We're gonna have tighten up. Let's see, hold up. Yeah, this one is. This one is the one we're gonna be tightening up. So I might be having them here we go. This is it. And this goes in here. And then this, wait a minute. And here we go. We put this inside this one. And this is how we tighten it up if we want it. And then we loosen it up like that. And then, what we do is we just kind of fold this in half, or fold it so it won't come out of here. And then this one, what we do is just kind of tie it tight around there. And there you have it. And there you have it. So I'm gonna go and sew this up, and we'll show you how it looks. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and like, and tell your friends about this channel. I really would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, this is what the apron looks like. And this is another project that I am doing, so stay tuned for that. It's a house coat, and just got to put these arms and stuff in. But this is how the apron looks like from the back. It doesn't hurt your neck up here. It just goes crisscross around your back and then clamped around the back by the waistline. And that's how it's looking. And if you can see that pocket right there, it at the bottom of it, it has like a point to it. Excuse me. About right here. I'm not gonna do that point on here. If you can see what I did, I just drew a line from here to here and up. See, the line right here to the pocket goes down here, but I'm gonna do a square pocket. And here's the pattern piece for that. All I'm gonna do is place it on the fold and just draw a line going out and then down. And that's how the pocket is gonna be. And I'm not gonna need this pocket because I'm gonna do all of these pockets. And on here, this is the line where the pocket, where I gotta do my markings. I have to make sure I do my markings, all of my markings on the pattern piece. Right here where my little straps are gonna go. I have to make sure I get all of my markings, and that makes a better garment. You don't have to guess, and it makes it easier. Just doing those little steps of marking. Okay, keep watching. String. Here we go right here. This needs to be cut. So I made all the markings on it, and again, that leaves little residue, but it will clean up. It will clean up. And so here is the markings, and this is where the pockets are going to be. You see how when you make your markings, how easy it will be for you. This right here is 5/8 seam allowance, so it will be like this, sitting on top of the markings. But yeah, see, that's how easy everything will be. So that's back to the project at hand. Okay, so we already done this, so I'm gonna take the apron pattern out the way, and we're not going to be doing, well, we are going to do this pocket. We're not going to do this pocket. Although it is the square, it might be pretty good, but no, we're not doing this. I could make it fit, but no. We're going to try to make it easy for ourselves. And let's see. Okay. This is going to be on this side up here. And I should have cut this on a fold. This should have been cut on the fold so I could get that line. So I think I'm gonna cut this one on the fold. So this and these right here I got from Lowe's. I've had them for a while, but if you plan on using these as weights, they're in the tool section, and they're just little washers, square ones. This is heavier. This one is a thinner one. It's not so heavy, but I find them to work pretty good. But if you buy them, make sure that they're all washed up really good, because you don't want to mess up your fabric, because these come oiled and greasy already. They come oily. So make sure you wash them so you won't mess up your fabric, your beautiful fashion fabric. So these lines right here are stitching lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to mark those too. And some of the times you really should watch your grain, but because this is something I'm going to be working on, eventually all of this will be I'm going to make these and make them really nice. Like I said, I used to make these for my co-workers, and I haven't did them in a while, so I'm going to make them for me. And even though I kind of like to do it by the book, sometimes it's just, it doesn't need to be by the book. Especially when I'm gonna be out in the garden with these, and I really do need these, because the simple fact that I'm losing tools. I put them down, I put my gloves down, and I'm just losing tools. I'm like, oh my goodness, where are they? Like today, I was doing the mowing the lawn, and I lost my glasses and my gloves. I'm like, oh no, where is everything? And I looked back, and they were on the ground. So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I gotta make sure I utilize these pockets. And my I felt this jump. I can feel it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another one of these little rotors, because like I said, I felt that one. I'm just sliding it down, making sure it doesn't shift. So these little weights are really good. Okay. Yeah, it should just go right through. Okay. And this is a self-healing mat. All you do is you can get a damp towel and just wipe it down, and it'll heal itself. And I've had this for, oh my gosh, for years. You know, I want to say 20 years. Yep. Maybe 15 or 20. Had it for a long time. I think I still got some of my old receipts. I'll let you know how long I've had it. Okay, I'm gonna do the markings off camera, and I'll let you see when I'm done. But you know one thing about this, I think I was supposed to cut one, but that's okay. I cut two, and when I do it again, I don't have to cut it another one out. But yeah, supposed to cut one, but that's fine. Okay, I'll show you when I'm done. Okay. Here's the lines on both. I'm going to use this one and this one right here. I'm going to make sure I draw the line a little better because I'm planning on saving this. Another marker pencil. Excuse me. Allergies. Okay, I'm planning on saving this for another project when I do it again. So this would be easier because the line will stay a little longer. It'll stay a little longer. So put that there. And so I'm going to see if I can. Okay, what I did is I folded the pattern piece in half and I made the markings right here, and here's the stitch line right there, and here's the dotted line. Here's the little square. I think it's perfect, but we'll see. Yeah, this blade needs to be sharpened. All right. Okay. Here's the pocket. Here's the pocket. And I'm gonna mark the top and B for bottom. I like to mark them. Now, if you have really good fabric, I wouldn't suggest writing on it. I really wouldn't. So this is the thing. Don't do like me. But you know, sometimes I think making clothes, it's just part of art. So just have fun with it and don't worry about too many rules unless you're trying to be in the fashion industry and all of that and sell clothes. Like if I do make somebody clothes, if I make clothes for somebody, I try to do it right. I don't you know, unless, you know, some people that I sew for, they don't want certain things on their garment, you know, but I try my, you know, best to do it right. But yeah, so keep watching. I'm gonna clean up my area because wow, If you looked at my very first video, my sewing room was a mess. So now I try to clean as I go. And this little bitty thing that I got right here came from Dollar Tree. I don't know if they still have them because it was years ago since I bought it, but I just put everything I need right here. Everything I'm gonna need: marking, pens, everything I need, rulers. And I used to have, well, I still have this one too. This is a bathroom caddy. I have a lot of my little pens and tracing papers in here, and you know, so I won't lose them. This one right here, that needs to be sharpened. And I do have this notch. You know what? This doesn't work for me. I don't know why. When I tried to make oh, it works on this one. It worked here. It worked here. If you can see it, little notch. Wow, okay, I might keep it then. But I'm like, this did not work for me at first. I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, so keep watching. Okay, what I did to this one, I went ahead and I serged around everything. The pockets, this is the pockets, and I even serged around the actual apron. So when I turn it, I really don't have to double turn because it already has a finished edge. If you can see, it already has a finished edge. And this one, I'm thinking about making the white straps instead of the black. Instead of the black straps, I'm going ahead, and I know this jar is a mess right here. I used to have them kind of fixed up, but I'm going to do this white strap. And this has been here for so long, I don't even know if it's white anymore. It looks more like a tan, but it was supposed to be white. Let's see, let's make sure. Okay, I don't see where it says it, but it was 89, excuse me, it was, yeah, 89 cents a yard. And I remember buying the whole one. Yeah, it's white. And it's 89 cents a yard, and I remember buying the whole thing. It's been years ago. But yes, this one I'm going to make black and white. And I also used to do blue, but the next one I'm gonna do is make it a little longer, and it's gonna be black and fuchsia again, but this is gonna be black and white. And we'll see after I'm done. Keep watching. Top of the pocket, and it calls for 1 inch hem, and what I do is just lay it on that line right there, and then what I do is take the iron and just go across 1 inch. Just 1 inch. And that is 1 inch right there. And that's the 1 inch. And I also do 1 inch on this too. I fold it on the, let's see, I fold it on the fashion fabric side. And that is 1 inch. Iron it. Take this one. Make sure it's on the 1 inch. Trying to give you a better angle. This is better. This I just got my attachment so I can put my camera up, and it is a lot better. I don't have to hold the camera. Should have got it a long time ago, because I did just get the stand from the thrift store, and all it needed was this plate. Okay, and that was 1 inch. Get it closer so you can see. 1 inch. And then I'll just start sewing this down. And when I come back, I'm going to show you how I pin it to the actual apron. Keep watching. Okay, this is what I forgot. I forgot to put my logo on here. White Heart Sewing, Crafts and Garden. Yeah, I totally forgot. And I'm done with the pocket. I was thinking about just probably, I should just sew this on here, you know, cut around here and sew it, but it would be easier if I just go ahead and cut this out. And I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do, and just save this pocket for something else. I hate when I do all the work and then I forget stuff. Let's see. And then I have to center it. That's another thing. To try and center this around it. Around this pocket. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna cut this straight, because I want a straight pocket, not a corner pocket. So I can feel the design around this edge. I can feel it. And I'm trying to center this, sewing right under it. Just center it. And we'll see how it turns out. If it doesn't turn out good, it's okay. It's okay. It's your garment. It's yours. You know? So keep watching. I'm going to cut this off. Okay, I thought I'll show you what I'm doing. I put a ruler right here, and this is the tip of the pocket. I'm gonna make it straight, and I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to hold this, open up the blade, and if you see right here, I got it even with this one and even with this line up here. Okay, if you can see, I got it even with this line and that line up there, so it will be cut even. And if, as you can see, it's even. And I'm going to put this right here. Uh-oh. And this blade is a little dull now. I'm probably gonna have to get another blade. And excuse me for moving the camera around, but I'm trying to get you a good angle. Yeah, sometimes you don't pick up this, you don't pick up your fabric off the table, but I'm gonna do it. I prefer using weights anyway. And again, I'm gonna line it up with that line. It is straight though. I pinned it pretty straight. This is how this one is looking. Out of all the three, this is the one I like the most. I think this one is the one that I'm gonna keep. And I also made this one longer. So everything was cut out, and all I gotta do is just put it on this apron, and this is the last apron I'm gonna make. I did finish this apron right here. I'll let you see. And I'm getting ready to do another garment. I'll show you that when I'm done. But right now, I'm going to show you this one that I finished already. And this one was just the plain white and black one with the white stripes. And what I did is, even though you see this white line as a marking, it's gonna go away because I didn't sew right here. This was a one of the markings on the piece, and I just wanted one big pocket right here. They usually have 4 little pockets, but I wanted one big one right here. And on this one, I just drew a line down because I want this one for like a pin or something, and then something in this pocket. And I'm also gonna do the same thing for the other one I'm making. But this is how this is looking. And it has just the white stripe, and it goes crisscross around the neck, because I don't like anything on my neck, so it just crisscross around the back, and that's how it looks, and it's perfect. It's perfect. So yeah, that's how that. This is how this is looking. I did have it nice and neat folded, but that's fine. I'm sewing with black thread, but if you can see how I made this little triangle. It goes right here, here, and here. And that's just reinforce the pocket. And I just gotta cut those threads. But I'm going to sew this pocket, sew it all up, and I'll show you how it looks afterwards. This is how it looks. It's sewed, the pocket, the top pocket is sewed on. And right here, I made this line, little line right here, if you can see. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I made this line so I can put my pencils in, or scissors or something, because I'm constantly cutting, I'm constantly needing a pencil, and I'm losing everything. So I wanted to have as many pockets on this apron as possible. So what I'm gonna do here is just sew right down this line, and it'll be 2 pockets. And maybe this will fit my phone, because my phone keeps falling out too. So I'm gonna sew this line, and I'll show you in a minute. 2 seconds. Okay, it's sewn down right here. I reinforced the thread, and here you have the pencil. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think I can also put scissors down there too. Really up here too. But right there. Hey, why not? So it has space for 2 pencils, pens, or what have you. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is sew on the big pocket. Now I put markings on this too, on this big pocket. Let me see if I can show you a little better. Yeah. So on this one, I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm gonna have one big pocket in the front, and on this side I'm going to sew on this side to have some smaller pockets, and leave this one alone like I did on the other one. And I'm gonna go ahead and sew this up. So now I'm putting the loops on and clamping them, and I'm just gonna sew that down. It will hold the straps. So yeah, let me see. I think I lost the other loop. Okay, let me find. Okay, here we go, right here. So what I did is just cut out with this, using this as my pattern piece, and I just pretty much I folded it like this, and then I folded it again, and then over like that. So I folded it to the middle, one side to the middle, the next side to the middle. I ironed it together, and then when they were folded together in the middle, I just folded it just like that. I hope you can see. So they ended up like this, and then I just sewed along just like 1/8 along the edge. And then this is one side. If you can see. And this is the other side right here. This is where the two markings were, one right here and one right here. You can see that. And what I do is I just put the sewn edge to the side like that. I'm putting one edge right here where this notch is, and I'm just holding it with this little pin. Well, I forgot what they were called. Sorry, I'll leave a description. And then right here where the other notch piece is, and I'm just clipping. These are clamps, I guess, and I'm just clamping it down to the next. And if you can see, this is the smooth edge, and this is the seam allowance edge. The seam allowance, or the seam, goes in the inside, and that's how you have it. So what I'm gonna do is just sew these down, and then I'll get ready for the straps, and that's it. Yeah. And this one will be ready to go. Okay, my last apron is done, and if you see, this is Rye Heart Sewing, Crafts and Garden. And what I did is I made it longer. And I made several pockets on it. This one is one big one. If you can see this line, it's still the chalk line that's going down it. That's supposed to be 4 pockets, but I just made it one big one, and then the 2 other ones on the side. So when I'm out there gardening, I really need pockets, and one for my scissors and pens and whatnot. And then this one up here, this one is another little pocket for a pen, just for a little pen or something, and something up there. Just see it a little closer. And the only thing I would do differently on this is, if you can see, I did serge around it, but the last one I serged around it, it still unraveled. So the next time if I do this again, I'm going to fold it again, something like this, so there won't be any edges, if that makes sense. So but yeah, that's the this is it. So all it needs now is a little ironing, but I don't even know if I'm gonna iron it, because I'm gonna get right out in the garden and represent in the garden. Yeah, thanks for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, the like, and share. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. And